everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Yanique and today we are talking about menstrual cycles. Growing up, I have always seen women being on their period or their monthly cycle or Mother Nature calling, whatever you want to call it. I've always seen that kind of portrayed in a negative light. You know, if you're in a bad mood, it's like, oh, you must be on your period. And I used to hate, absolutely hate when people would say that to me. That definitely is going to piss me off. I am not going to subscribe what society is telling me is going to happen to me and how I should handle things when I'm on my period. I do not subscribe to the media and how they portray it as like being this time where you're just so sad and moody and depressed and you can't get anything done. I don't subscribe to that, but I also don't subscribe to the extreme opposite of that thought where it's like, you know, I'm on my period, but my period doesn't slow me down. I'm bad about it. I'm always productive. I'm always go, go, go. I don't subscribe to either of those accounts at all, okay? As a woman who has a monthly cycle, who Mother Nature comes and visits every month for 7 to 9 days, thanks to my IUD, I have had to deal with hormonal changes and how that affects my mood and how it affects my productivity. And yeah, like sometimes I don't want to talk to anybody and sometimes I don't want to be bothered. But that does not make it okay for me to basically not live or not enjoy life for a week to 9 days, you know, every single month. Absolutely not. So today I'm sharing a couple of things that I do. I'm taking you on my period self-care routine. Just a couple of tips and tricks that have helped me really improve in not only my mood, but also being able to still get things done during that week. So if that is something that you're interested in, definitely give this video a like, subscribe so that you can get notified every time I drop a video on self-care or skincare, all those good things. And let's get into the video. So one of the things that I've really been focused on this year and implementing into my daily routine is my supplement intake. Funny enough, I was interested in the Lion's Mane supplement from VitaCap, which happened to be our sponsors for this portion of today's video. So thank you, VitaCap, for partnering with me on today's video. But I was actually interested in their Lion's Mane supplement for my skin. If you've watched some of my videos, especially my skincare related videos, you know that I deal with fungal acne, and my fungal acne is particularly worsened based on my diet. If my diet is high in sugar or high in like processed foods and carbs, I usually see a surge or an uptick in the presence of fungal acne on my forehead. So I was really interested in introducing a mushroom extract into my diet to help with, you know, my gut health and really changing my skin for the better from the inside out. What I did not expect was the effect, the positive effect that this capsule was going to have on my mood during my cycle. Okay, so since I have introduced this capsule or this supplement into my daily routine, what I noticed was when I have my period or like right before, I wasn't really feeling as moody or those like hormonal swings as I usually do. Like right before my cycle, like a day or two before Mother Nature actually comes, and then those first 2 days, I usually don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to be around no one. I want to be in my bed. I want to be holed up. I don't want to do any work. I'm not focused. I can't think straight. I just want to be in bed, okay? But since I've been taking these supplements, I really have seen such an improvement in my mood, in my focus, how clear I feel. Like I can be pleasant. It's okay to be around me since implementing these supplements, okay? And it's super easy. It's 1 to 2 capsules a day. I've just been doing 1 a day and I've still seen such a good improvement in my moods. And guess what? My skin too. And not just the skin on my face, like overall, I can see an improvement. So that's why we need to focus on healing our outside issues by fixing our internal. And so if you're interested, I'm going to leave a link down below in the description box that'll take you to the Lion's Mane capsules, dietary supplements for you all to check out. And again, thank you VitaCat for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Now, the major key, I pre-plan for those 7 to 9 days that I know I'm not going to be feeling my best. I pre-plan it. So what does this look like? That means any task that requires my full attention, anything that requires major decision making, I try to schedule those things for before or after my cycle so that that week I am not making a bunch of major decisions or have these like heavy mental drain type of task or workload during that week. I used to always feel so guilty and so like a failure, right? I used to feel like I was failing or, something was wrong with me, because it seemed like every month I was going through this cycle on my cycle where I didn't want to do anything and I wanted to just lay in the bed and I didn't want to do all of this work and make all these decisions and still have to show up 100% for meetings at work or in my business. It's a lot. And one day it just clicked. It was like, I don't have to. I can give myself grace for that week if I just pre-plan the rest of my month so that I know that week, as much as I can avoid it. We know that last minute stuff show up, but as much as I can avoid it, that week I try to give myself grace and I pull as much back off of my schedule as possible. I still get my work done. I still get to accomplish whatever it is on my task list for the month, because I'm thinking about it from the perspective of these other times of the month where I do feel my best, where I have energy and I'm up and I'm going and I'm not being drained of blood, the life source for that week. I can go ahead and get those stuff done then, right? Like I'm still going to accomplish it. I'm just moving it around so that I can allow myself the time that I need to rest. Because it is okay to rest. That's the one thing I hate about hustle and grind culture. They make rest such a bad thing. Like if you're resting, you're not working. And if you're not working, that means you're not progressing. False. We work smarter, not harder. And if I am pushing myself during a moment of time, these couple of days where I do feel down, I feel tired, I don't want to talk to people, I guarantee you that the work that I'm putting out in that moment is not going to be great work. It's not going to be quality. It's not going to be 100% me. And so I'm going to give myself grace. I'm going to pre-plan around those days so that I can rest. And that is fine. So I promise you, if you start doing that as best to your ability, I understand some tasks have to get done. I have children. I have a home. I have my husband. There's certain things that, I work a regular 9 to 5 like most of us do, right? So there's certain things that have to get done no matter my circumstances. But for the things that I can accomplish beforehand or push till after, I'm going to do that. And it has made such a difference. When I talk about self-care, this is what I'm talking about. It is recognizing that this is a reoccurring problem and it's not something that's going to go away unless I have a hysterectomy or I wait until I go through menopause, right? So I just go ahead and pre-plan for it because I want to give myself that care and that love that I need for my body, for my mental health, and for the people that matter around me. So trust me, do this one. If you follow nothing else, okay, you don't have to take a bubble bath. You don't need to do a face mask. But if nothing else, pre-plan for your cycle so that you can give yourself the time that you need to rest and recuperate and sit in front of the TV underneath the sheets eating ice cream if that's what you need to do. And don't let anybody make you feel bad about it. If they try, tell them to come check with me. I got them for you, sis. And since we're talking about schedules, another thing that I try to do even during the week of my cycle, I try to stick to my exercise routine as much as possible. I'm going to give myself grace. So if I mentally or physically just do not feel up to it, then I don't. But usually, if I continue working out, my body physically starts to feel better, and also mentally I start to feel better. I always feel much more rejuvenated and refreshed and also accomplished after a workout. So all I'll do is listen to my body and adjust what type of workout I'm doing based on how I feel. For instance, I really enjoy dancing, so I will do a dance fitness workout during that week. Sometimes it's every day. I'll just do dance fitness every day if that's what I feel like. Not only does it improve my mood and boost how I'm feeling, I have fun dancing. Like, dancing is just a naturally fun thing for me to do, and so I'm feeling good about it. My mood is improved because I'm happy, I'm enjoying myself, and then also I get all those good feeling hormone boosts after I complete my workout. So it's a win-win. If you can push yourself to do some type of physical activity, definitely do that. You can just do a walk. Walking is such a good form of exercise. And so if you just hop on the treadmill, pop in a podcast, music, listen to it, or watch a movie while you're walking, you can see how quickly time will fly and then how much better you feel after your walk versus how crappy you might have felt before. Okay, so just try and get in some kind of physical activity. Doesn't have to be every day, but if you move, I guarantee you will start to feel a little bit better, especially if you're dealing with cramping. So now let's move on to all the aesthetics, okay? So I really do try and indulge in the self-care during this time. So I am going to be a little more extra with my skincare routine. I am going to do hydrating sheet masks maybe multiple times for that week. I might pull out my facial steamer and give myself a real deep facial for that week. I love steaming showers, okay? Usually I've tried to keep my showers pretty short because, I have drier skin and hot water can really make you even drier. So I try and keep my showers very quick, short, and efficient. But while I'm on my period, I'm going to indulge. I'm going to indulge. I like adding a eucalyptus tablet to my shower. I'm not one of those people who enjoy taking baths during my cycle, but that's completely fine. Completely fine. Nothing medically is wrong with taking a bath during your period at all. I just personally rather not. I usually like hot, steamy showers. Again, I'll drop a eucalyptus shower tablet in the shower with me and really get that aromatherapy going, and it really just it's a different type of feeling. I transform my bathroom into a spa. I'm lighting candles. I might be spraying my room spray. Let me show y'all the room spray. So I actually just got this room spray. I love peppermint and eucalyptus scents, and so I just got this room spray, the peppermint and eucalyptus room spray. It's a room and fabric spray. Oh my gosh, when I spray this, it's from the Little Candle Company. I will link this down below in the description box too, but I will spray this in my bathroom. Okay, drop that eucalyptus tablet in the shower with me, and I will, use my shower head and I'll put it on the massage setting. So if I'm having any kind of cramps or any kind of lower back pain, I'll just use my shower head and massage those areas. I'm going to indulge that week. I'm going to give myself much needed time, appreciation. The female body is such a beautiful thing. It's so amazing what our bodies can do. And so I'm going to love on her. Thank you, babes, for taking care of me even during this time. Another thing that I love doing is pouring myself a nice cup of tea and snuggling up to a good book or watching a show. I actually buy a menstrual tea from Let Us Be Fresh. I'll link that down below as well. It is an experience in itself, and I always feel like I'm truly giving myself the love and care and really taking the time to just focus in on me when I'm drinking this tea. So in this tea, there's red and pink roses, yarrow, fennel, parsley, chasteberry, nettle, and horsetail. All of the herbs are organic. Lettuce Be Fresh is a Black-owned business. So is the little candle company that I was telling you about with the room and fabric spray. Both are small Black-owned businesses and woman-owned as well, and phenomenal products. I mean, it's just amazing the type of quality that you're getting, especially with the herbs, because they're organic, because they're so fresh. You can tell the difference in your tea, because I love tea. I love tea so very much, and I can tell the difference in her quality versus like a conventional peppermint tea from my local grocery store. But yeah, brew yourself a nice cup of tea, grab your heating pad, girl, grab a face mask if you need it, grab those Vita Cap Lion's Mane supplements, a book or watching a show or a movie, whatever floats your boat, and really just taking time to focus on you, to love yourself, to love your body. Push your schedule around if you need it. I get it. Like, you know, like I said, I struggle with hormonal swings right before my period, and especially those first couple days that I'm on my cycle. So I completely understand what that looks like, but I just don't want us to fall trap to that patriarchal thinking of like, oh, as a woman, you cannot do anything because, you know, they give birth and they have cycles. So something's always wrong with them at least once a month. Boy, bye. We are taking back control because who run the world? Girls. Okay. I hope you guys like this video. Let me know down in the comments box if anything connected with you. Check out all of the products that I mentioned in today's video. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.